Hello and welcome to episode 11. I'm Joseph the Voice, and this is JTV Entertainment, and we just want to welcome you. Welcome you with big, wide open arms, because guess what? We are another week deeper into this adventure, and we're taking you guys with us. So thank you very much from the absolute bottom of my heart. I appreciate you very much for everything that you guys do to come and support me, show all the love, and just stay dedicated to everything I'm trying to do here. So with that being said, I want to let you guys know a few things. So this past weekend, if you guys were not aware, I partook in a local convention here, a local mini-con as we should say, or a Comic-Con, here in Racine, Wisconsin. I was actually asked to come out there by a local friend of mine. Her name is Misery Wrench. She's the one who did this beautiful overlay you see here. And I went out there and I had a really good time, actually. I got to meet a lot of really nice, awesome, amazing people while selling some of my retro video games. And I also got to see a bunch of familiar faces that I have seen around the neighborhood. I've seen growing up, and it's always good to see familiar faces. So getting out there into the public, and I do want to let you guys know I was making sure that I used caution and safety. I had my JTV mask on, and these are going to be up in the store soon, and you guys will be able to buy them. I've been using them as giveaways, so you guys can always win them in potentially marbles or some other things as well. And we'll be talking more about giveaways a little bit later during the video. But right now, let's talk about this mini-con. So the first day I go out there, I go out for setup, of course. And a lovely Mr. Giggle and Gill, I should say, helped me out by hooking me up with some displays as well as getting me some tables, and got out there. Organized everything as to how I wanted it. I brought out my video game so I could kind of lay it all out and people could kind of see, you know, what it would look like for the upcoming few days. And then I had to bring it back home because obviously, as you guys know, I took a week off. That week kind of set me back a little bit. I've been trying to inventory on my retro video games. I have hundreds of them. So if you guys do ever have any questions, you guys are looking for retro video games, you can hit me up. I'm always there for you guys if you guys have any retro needs. I have a bunch of handheld stuff. I have a bunch of throwback stuff from Xbox, NES, SNES. You got Dreamcast. We got a little bit of everything. So if you ever have any questions, feel free to reach out. But aside from that, so we're selling our retro video games. We're getting all of it set up. We go and we price it all out. Huge thank you to Kingsman Crew because you spent a rigorous weekend with me, making sure that you're waking up early, being there to man the table. Huge shout out to Anthony. I want to thank you for helping man the table when I got a little busy. I want to give a huge shout out to the Missoula family, just in general. You guys are very, very close and dear to my heart, and I appreciate you. And speaking of the Missoula family, they came out not only the first day, but both days. And they made me a beautiful, beautiful trinket. They made me a 3D printed Wario. If you guys don't know, I love Wario. I love to dress up as him. I'm going to have to get this bad boy painted soon. So definitely something cool that I'm going to be able to have in my collection. That's really awesome. On top of that, my buddy made me, and he actually made two of them. He made one, and a little girl bought the first one for a handful of quarters. She comes up to the table and she goes, "Sir, can I buy that?" And I'm like, maybe? She's like, "I'll give you a handful of quarters." And like my press your luck kind of kicked in my mind, and I looked over at Gil. I was like, "Hey, Gil, you gonna be making another one of these, you said?" And he was like, yeah. And I was like, okay, well, yeah, sure. And she hands me like almost $5 in quarters. It was ridiculous. I walked over, I gave it to Gil, and then Gil made me Wario 2.0. Wow! I love it. So I love you guys very much. I appreciate you all for being here, being a part of the JTV family. We are growing, we are expanding, we are going to keep on building towards the horizon. And with that being said, I want to show you guys some other cool stuff that happened out at the Minicon this weekend. Not only do we sell video games, not only do we get a cool Wario balloon made, not only do we get a 3D printed, let me show you it again, this sexy 3D printed Wario. Let's do a little like turn around of him. Ah, I'm so sexy. Ah. Nice little Wario. And I did cosplay as Wario this weekend. I will throw that out there to you. We also, so this I already had. I will throw that out there to you. So I like the movie Pacific Rim. I personally enjoy it. It is a movie that I really enjoy watching. I'm a big Charlie Day fan. So if any of you guys ever want to get me in touch with Charlie Day, play some video games together, I'm just saying. But with that being said, well, I got to clean this off. With that being said, I have a Gypsy Avenger figure right here because Gypsy Avenger is my favorite Jaeger from the movie. But then, you know, you can't have a Jaeger without having, you know, the bad guy. You got to have the good and the bad guy. So I made a trade while I was out at the convention. It actually was a gesture of good faith that turned into another gesture of good faith. I had 2 Godzilla games. And my buddy Carl, you can go and check him out at Captain Nemo's. He sells retro video games and stuff like that over on like Facebook. He goes down to local area in Racine and he sells stuff. He goes in Milwaukee. He goes all around selling stuff. But here's the thing. Here's the kicker. I gave him 2 Godzilla video games. One was for PlayStation, and it was like I think it was like a Brawl game, and the other one was like a Melee game, and it was for GameCube. But I said, here you go, man. These are for you. I really want you to have them. I know how much you and your son absolutely love and adore Godzilla. And he said, hey, man, I saw you were over there looking at those kaijus. Did you want one? And I was like, honestly, I kind of do. I want Shrike-Thorn. Shrike-Thorn was the Category 5. Now look at this beast. The Category 5 from the movie. This thing looks sick. And I can't wait to like pull it out of the box and display it and stuff like that. But this thing is looking absolutely beautiful. I'm loving it. Huge shout out to Carl. I really do appreciate you. Man, I'm telling you, this weekend was popping. I had so much fun. And on top of that, I had some videos. You can go check out my Discord. I got videos, or not videos, but I got pictures of stuff that I did out there. There was this awesome dude, Sebastian, dressed up as Spider-Man. Really nice young lad. I really do appreciate you. But then we come here today, and we got more stuff coming in. Well, actually, let me show you this. Not only that, but I had a letter that got sent to me the other day. So I got a letter sent to me. And you guys can always send me fan mail. I love getting fan mail. It really touches my heart. Well, my little niece drew this. She drew the Too Sweet JTV logo for me, which is absolutely adorable, and I absolutely love it. And then aside from that, I got a letter from Merc with Mouth. So I'm going to read this. He sent me this sticker because he loves his Deadpool. Deadpooligan San Jose. This is from Merc with Mouth. And he says, and I read, Joseph the Voice. Turn up! Bro, you're one of the biggest reasons I even stream. I swear, 25% of my followers come from your amazing community. Keep doing what you are doing, only a matter of time till you reach Twitch partner. Great news, I will still be working for the 49ers, but from Vegas, so hopefully we will continue to get these gems for you. And when he says get those gems for you, let me show you what he went and got me. So I love to collect bobbleheads. If you guys didn't notice my large bobblehead collection over here, he went and got me this guy right here, this Kyle Shanahan bobblehead, and it's just really cool. It's another piece to add to my collection. It ties me in personally with Merc with Mouth, as well as my George Kittle that I have up here. So let me put this back up here real quick. But I'm going to do a favor for you guys real fast. Before we go a little too far into anything, let me give you a little bit of a detour of my setup, because I told my students I would do it last week, and I didn't do it. So we are going to give you guys a little detour. We're going to make it the best that we can. Lighting isn't all the greatest, but let me pull you up. It's not going to be easy, so how you guys doing? I'm pulling you guys up, but let me turn you guys around. So if you guys look over here, you will see I have a bunch of bobbleheads even behind me. As far as the eye can see, there's always bobbleheads everywhere. Got to have my massage ball, you know. But I got Bernie, I got, you know, Star Fox, Donkey Kong, Mario, Pat Mahomes. Ahmad Green gave me this personal bobblehead right there. That one he gave me. Then, of course, you got to see the 3D printed Wario again. And then as you continue over, you got some more Bernie Brewer. But let me take you a step back. Let me see if I can get you a little bit of slack. But let me see. All right. This isn't as easy as I want it to be. This was a lot easier the other day. I probably have to come from this angle. But as you can see, I have an Alienware monitor right here. On this side, I have an Acer monitor. I'll pull out a little bit, and you can see my video on there. I got a Blue Yeti microphone, an Alienware mouse. I have a Red Dragon keyboard with a long pad. And then I got more bobbleheads over in the corner. As you can see, it just kind of keeps stretching around. I even got stuff up in the rafters, as you can see. But I got a whole lot of cool stuff that I like to collect. I love my sports. I love Mookie Betts. I love Christian Yelich. I love having fun. I mean, I just love it all. I really love you guys. You guys are amazing. I really do appreciate you, Hitchtooth, Mr. John Santa Cruz, Garrett. I appreciate all of you for being here and being a part of all of this that we are doing. I appreciate everyone else who is tuning in and being a part of it all. But it has been a phenomenal weekend. And not only just that, not only do we have masks, But we got these amazing, I'm so excited. Turnip stickers, baby! We got turnip stickers! I'm so excited! I'm so excited! I don't think you guys understand. Look at it. Look at it. We recreated the turnip and look what's on it. There's an octane on it. We recreated the turnip. Huge shout out to JCapRL. And speaking of turnip, Bolton is affiliated on Twitch, people. Bolton Tad is affiliated now. But let's turn up. Let's have some fun. We're going to be giving these away soon. I'm really, really excited about that. You guys can win these by coming to my stream over on twitch.tv/JosephTheVoice, partaking in marbles. Partaking in marbles. These are probably, I'm telling you, these are probably my favorite stickers yet. Look at it. Look at it. Turn up. Turn up. You know you want to turn up with me. Look at that. Oh my God. It's just so beautiful. It's just so beautiful. But I love you guys. I appreciate you guys very much. Just coming and being a part of it all. And I mean, that's not just it. We're not just, you know, we're doing so many different things. We're getting more stickers. And the thing is, we have another turnip sticker coming. Let me show you all the stickers that we have to date. Here are all the stickers that we have to date. We have, as I just showed you, we have the turnip. You guys have seen the turnip now. And then we have the Founders Edition. So here's the Founders Edition. We have the Too Sweet. And we have, last but not least, the Metallic. The Metallic is no more. The Founders Edition is no more. We are down to the Too Sweet, and we are down to the Turnip. So those are the available options. I hope you guys are swinging around, being a part of the stream, and collecting your stickers, because we're just going to keep on growing and expanding different ideas of stickers and getting you guys involved, because it's a lot of fun, and I enjoy doing it, and I love you guys, because you guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. The Founders, yes, was a very, very particular small group of people that those were sent out to. I actually handwrit probably roughly about 50 plus letters. All of them very near and dear to my heart. I personalized them to every individual, and honestly, to me, it means the absolute world to me. I wouldn't be in this place if it wasn't for you guys. This last weekend during my stream, I was actually brought to tears. I literally had to throw on my shades to kind of hide behind it a little bit, because it's so overwhelming, the amount of support and love that has been shown in my direction. And in the past, you've won them in marbles. The Founders Edition, though, go to people who have been subbed to me or have been following me for a very long time and have just had outstanding support in my direction, that have really just stood out to me and really made me feel really good about myself. And I'm not saying that you guys haven't either, but these are people who have long-standingly been there for me, and it means the absolute world to me. I wouldn't, like I said, I wouldn't be where I am if it wasn't for you guys. I wouldn't be in this position. I wouldn't be talking to you guys. I wouldn't have this exuding confidence that I feel that I have. It really, honestly, this last weekend really showed me that I think this is something that I'm going to be able to do. I really think I'm going to be able to go places with this. I think that if I stay on the steady path and I continue pushing as hard as I can, and I continue just getting everybody involved, creating a community, hosting tournaments, uplifting our younger generation, and giving them more opportunities through me teaching or what I'm doing with stream, and, you know, my young moderators that I have. And I'm just going to keep on pushing. You know, I have a phenomenal team behind me. You know, your favorite Canadian, I love you to death, man. You've helped me out in so many different ways. You're like a family to me. You're like a brother to me. And you've helped me out so much, and I really do appreciate you. Derek the Grizzly, man, stepping it up when I've needed you in many different ways to just kind of help me really focus or find direction when I need it. I want to thank Bronthos, my personal manager, for being there for me. And I understand you're going through personal stuff right now, man, but I love you, and I just want you to find yourself, find your center. Understand that your daughter's your world, and that's going to be the most important thing forever, because she's what matters most. And she's going to be, you know, there for you no matter what. She's going to love you unconditionally because you're her dad. So I love you, man. I hope, you know, if you need anything, I'm here for you. Know that I love you, and you are also like family to me. I mean, I've known you for a very long time, and you've been in my corner since my days of working over at Not Your Parents' Basement Gaming Lounge. I remember when I first became an esports coach, you'd always mess around with me. And you'd be like, hey, man, you know, when I have a kid, my kid is going to be coached by you someday. And you're going to be big. You're going to be Joseph the Voice. It's going to be all big. And you're going to be changing all these kids' lives. And crazy thing is now, if I continue at the pace that I am, that's a reality. And I'm beyond happy. I'm beyond ecstatic. I want to give a huge shout out to Squid the Manimal for his hard dedication over this last month of just being these last few months of just being there and being a part of the stream and helping build up not just my content, but also himself and building himself up as an individual. Huge shout out to JCap over in New York. I love you, buddy. JCap, you have opened up so many opportunities for me. Even with you being almost half my age, you have been nothing but an astoundingly amazing person. I love you. I really do appreciate you. I'm really happy that I get to like send all of my team. I bought all of my team merchandise. Every single one of my members. If you guys haven't seen the Founders Edition merchandise, take a look. Take a look. Here it is in person. If you missed out, I'm sorry. But here's the Founders Edition merch. My entire team got it. I want to give a huge shout out to Blaze. Blaze has been there since day one. He came over from my alma mater high school, and we still talk today. I help out with their local high school, and I try to do everything I can to just, you know, be there for all the different local high schools that I used to coach with. I want to continue by, you know, giving shout outs to, you know, the rest of my staff as well. You guys are amazing, amazing people. Kingsman has basically stepped up recently and told me he wants to be my secretary. He says, hey man, you know, I see that you need more tidiness. You need to somebody be a little bit more on top of you. You need that in your life. And I would like to step up and help you in any way that I can. So just let me know. He, you know, stepped up this weekend and did a lot for me. And I really do appreciate that. Teneri Beast, you were one of my first esports students I ever had. One of the very first esports students I ever had. And now you're talking about becoming a streamer. You're talking about building your own content. You're really growing out of yourself. You're starting to talk more and verbalize more. And to me, that means a lot. Seeing you coming out of your shell and seeing you really build into yourself is absolutely amazing. And, you know, last but not least, I want to give a huge shout out to my other partner, Misery Ren. I know I gave you a shout out earlier, but let's give you another one. Everything you did for me this weekend to help me get this spot. You helped me get the stuff that I needed to set up for the event. You kept on asking me how I was doing throughout the weekend. You let me know, hey, if you need anything, I'm here for you. And you've just always been a really, really amazing friend to me. You've always been in my corner. You've always uplifted me. And I remember when I first met you years ago at the Halloween store, you ended up coming over to the gaming lounge, and our friendship just kind of blossomed from there. I found out you were an artist. I said, hey, you know, I manage this gaming lounge. Why don't you put your art up and see if you can sell it? You built up a relationship with Dan and Christine over at Twin Dragon Games, who are now also my partner. They're one of my sponsors. And it's just amazing to see how it's all grown. Giving a huge shout out to Dan and Christine over at Twin Dragon Games. I want to give a huge shout out to Ian Ballantyne over at Not Your Parents' Basement Gaming Lounge. Tommy Ludan over at Carcade. All three of you being my sponsors, being there in my corner, believing in what I'm doing and pushing and exuding the confidence that I need to feel and, you know, just love what I am doing and understand that this is something that I want to do and somewhere I want to go in life. So it's just been, honestly, it's been a ride. It's been a journey. We have some really, really fun and interesting things coming up over the next coming weeks. I'm going to be interviewing a gentleman named Kakashi. He is from Greece. He is an active Rocket League player, as well as he has also played, he plays a lot of DBD. He's a pretty active streamer over on YouTube. I plan on also interviewing Crazy Swiss. He is actually a New Zealand streamer who actually is in Switzerland, so he goes by Crazy Swiss right now. And I really am excited to be kind of getting involved with some of these international streamers. How you doing there, Hazy? I love you, Hazy. I hope you're having a wonderful day. And then aside from that, we have Ahmad Green, who's on the horn, that we're going to be getting in here, the Green Bay Packers legendary running back, as well as Curtis Samuel, the up-and-coming phenom wide receiver down in Carolina, has talked to me and told me he is also interested in getting an interview in. I've talked with Chris Conley over at the Jacksonville Jaguars about coming through and maybe have an interview. And I'm still waiting on talking soon with Tryhouse, the SSG Rocket League player, coming on in and talking to my class soon and maybe even catching an interview with him. But first, we got to have a little bit of a conversation so I can give him more of the details on what we can do. Twitch, not YouTube. Yeah, he's on Twitch, not YouTube. Did I say YouTube? Sorry. Kakashi is on Twitch, not YouTube. All these guys are going to be Twitch content creators that I'm going to be bringing in that you guys can meet and greet and learn about and maybe even ask some questions while we're live. It's going to be a lot of fun, and the Panthers do underuse him. He is a phenom, I tell you. Aside from that, we got a lot of cool content creators we're going to be reaching out to. Some that you guys might know, some that you might not. But at the end of the day, we are going to educate you, and we are going to make you guys feel very good about yourselves. And, you know, I love you guys. I really do appreciate you guys. I really have a lot of fun doing these videos, and I was really hoping that I was going to be able to, you know, interview somebody this week, but last week, unfortunately, it got canceled, and I went to reschedule, and I got a new person in place this week, but his schedule filled up very quickly today. So next week, we are going to be looking towards, I don't know if it'll be a live video, but we are going to have a video between me and Kakashi, and we might be playing Rocket League, we might be playing some DBD, I'm not 100% sure, but you guys can be looking forward to some new segments where I'm going to be hanging out with some streamers, hanging out with content creators, playing the games that they want to play, not the ones I want to play, and learning more about them along the way. And it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have a lot of editing we're going to be doing. Grizzly's going to be helping me out, and it's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm really, really excited for it. And one of the last things that I want to talk to you guys about before we head out for the night is I need you guys to be informed about, not only are we giving away cool stickers for upcoming giveaways in Marbles, not only are we giving away face masks in potential games of Marbles. This isn't a Marbles giveaway, but it is a giveaway. If you show up this Sunday around 3 p.m. Central Standard Time is what I'm looking at it being right now, and it's looking like it might be a collaboration between myself, Victor Titos over in Spain, and the Green Bay Packers legendary running back Ahmad Green. We're going to be sailing on the seas, but we are going to be hopefully giving away this SNES Classic to one of you amazing people. If you want to come onto my stream, you're going to just have to join into the giveaway when you show up, and you will have a chance at winning this at the end of the stream, more or less. Probably, I'm not 100% sure. You have to be there. You have to be there when I call it. If you're not there, guess what happens? If you're not there, we re-roll. You have 5 minutes from the time that I announce the winner during my stream to claim. If you don't claim it, guess what? This bad boy, and let me read you off some of these amazing titles on here. I'm not even going to go, I can go down the whole list real quick. Let's just go down the whole list. We have Contra 3, The Alien Wars, Donkey Kong Country, one of my favorite titles of all time. We have Earthbound, Final Fantasy 3, F-Zero, Kirby's Dream Course, and Kirby Superstar. You can never go wrong with Kirby. I love Kirby. You got The Secret of Mana, one of the hardest games to find, I tell you. Mega Man X, Star Fox, and if you beat Star Fox, guess what? You get the unreleased Star Fox 2. Street Fighter 2 Turbo Hyper Fighting. I love Street Fighter. M. Bison was one of my favorite fighters of all time. Super Castlevania 4, Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Literally, if you ask me, one of the hardest games ever. It's literally one of the hardest games ever. If you don't believe me, win it and try it. And then tell me how you think. Tell me what you think. I'm just telling you. We have Super Mario Kart. You know friendships are going to be ended there. Super Mario RPG, Legends of the Seven Stars. We have Super Mario World, Super Metroid, Super Punch-Out, as well as The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past, and Yoshi's Island. So there's a lot of great names and titles on here that you guys could be walking away with. All you gotta do is show up to the stream, twitch.tv/JosephTheVoice, and you could be walking away with one of those sweet bad boys. I'm telling you, it's a great time. So I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I love keeping you guys in the loop. I love keeping you informed. I want to make sure I can give you guys all the information as often as possible. Make sure that when you get a chance and you come on over to my stream, that you get into my Discord for you know, future giveaways and for future fun. Because we do a thing, you know, a counter that I have in my Discord, and the counter essentially is up to 18,000 now, and I'm looking to put up another prize. We just gave away a $25 gift card to your console of choice. No JTV FTW. I love you, Firelord Cushroll. Thank you for coming by. But yeah, Firelord Cushroll, one of the homies that I've been playing Valheim with. That game is absolutely amazing. I've been absolutely loving it. If you have not checked out Valheim and you have a PC, I definitely suggest you going and you know, trying it out, because it has sold 4 million copies from my understanding to date, and it is growing, and it is only $20. $19.99 plus tax on Steam, and it's a great game. So I love you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful night. I'm going to be tuning out. I look forward to seeing you next week for episode 12. We're hopefully going to be interviewing Kakashi. We're looking to have some fun. We're going to be popping out these interviews more often and having a wonderful time. But I love you guys. Hope you have a wonderful night, and I will talk to you later. Have a good one.